Hey everyone, welcome back to Geek Strong. In today's video, it's all about the brand new Neca Ultimate Beetlejuice Bio Exorcist version. So what do you say? It's showtime!
Go ahead, make my millennium.
If they only knew it was that easy to take out Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, the Bio Exorcist. Troubled by the living? Is death a problem and not a solution? Unhappy with eternity? Having trouble adjusting? Speak my name 3 times. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice! The packaging is definitely a different choice. Typically they would put the movie poster on the front of the box, but they chose to put the business card. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. If you notice the lighting looks a little bit different, that's because I picked up some new lighting. You would think after 3 years I would figure out how to set up lighting, but you're always learning something new, right? So let me know in the comments if you have any tips on lighting. When it comes to the inserts, Neca usually does a great job, but I like this, but I think they should have chose the cemetery instead, maybe? Well, what do you say? Let's remove Beetlejuice from this clear coffin. We'll take a look at all the accessories, and I'm pretty excited about this version of Beetlejuice. He's definitely in this outfit longer than he is in the black and white stripe. But for some reason, whenever we think of Beetlejuice, we think of the black and white striped outfit, which is, I don't know, I like this version better. It's fantastic. Look at that. He comes with this newspaper, which is pretty awesome. And if you look close, you can pretty much read almost everything there. My eyes aren't the greatest, so I definitely have a hard time. But, I mean, if you look close enough, I think you could probably read it all. Before we check out all the accessories, let's take a look at this Beetlejuice, and wow, they nailed that face sculpt. The texture and the colors on the skin, I mean, my hands are dry, but those hands are pretty dry on this Beetlejuice figure. It looks great. The coat looks fantastic. You have moss on the back. The hair is a pretty unique choice because it's translucent. And I didn't even know Beetlejuice had 2 different color shoes, or 2 different shoes. That is pretty awesome. All right, Beetlejuice, don't get cocky. I know you look good. All right, let's check out some of the articulation. And his head obviously spins all the way around. Looks up a little bit because of his hair gets in the way. Looks down a little bit. He does have some waist twist there, so that's pretty good. And not much of an ab crunch there. I don't even think it does. I think it's his shirt moving up and down. His arms raise up about that much. Again, it is Neca, so I'm not going to push it too much. He does have a single elbow, and his wrists move back pretty far. They look good. He does have a pretty decent split if you wanted to get into that Beetlejuice split. His leg kicks back about that much, and knee bend about that. As far as the ankles, he does have a little bit of movement in the ankles, but for some reason, when it comes to the Neca figures, I've actually broken quite a few ankles, so I'm not going to push this one too much. I think you can get some good poses, so if you want to heat it up and give it a shot, see if you can pose those ankles a little bit more, go for it. But for me, I'm just going to do it like that. But overall, not a bad articulated figure.
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
All right, let's check out the second head sculpt with the guide hat, and hat does not remove, which is fine because it's an alternate head, but the faceplate's removed, so that's pretty cool. So you can put on the other 3 faceplates, so a total of 4 faceplates. There's the first one. Looks great. Oh man, I love this one. This one looks just like Michael Keaton. That is super cool. Oh, that's a good one too. Check out the next one. That one's pretty cool too. I'm not sure which one I'd use. Let me know in the comments which one do you like the best. Here's the Beetlejuice business card. That's pretty cool. The lantern. I don't remember this in the movie, but check out this accessory.
All right, let's get down to business. You're right. I got a card around here somewhere. Here. Who do I have to kill? Here, hold that for me, would you? There. Whoa! There.
And here it is, the rat. This is such a great accessory. He can put it in the palm of his hand. He can hold it with his 2 fingers. Yeah, I think the detail is great. Speaking of the 2-finger pinch right there is the hand that could hold the rat or the business card. And look at the detail of the skin and the ring. I mean, his hands are dry. I know my fingers look dry, but those are definitely dry hands. Comes with a pointed finger and another half opened hand. Comes with 2 wide open hands, so that's awesome. Let's take a look at the head without the faceplate. It has 2 little nubs there that you put the faceplate up against. It's not the easiest. I mean, this is the first time I've done anything like this with an alternate head. I've never done a faceplate on a figure. With the head with the hat, it's a little bit easier to do because you can push the top of the head up to the hat and then push it into the pegs, and it sits in pretty good. And it actually looks pretty amazing. But I'd still be nervous that the faceplate would fall off because you don't hear it clicking. At least I don't get it clicking, so I don't know if it's fully in there. I mean, in the packaging, there's actually a clear plastic that goes over the face because they didn't want the faceplate to fall off during shipping or being on the shelf. So I don't even think Neca is sure if it's going to stay. Let's try the other head. We'll put the faceplate on this, and that one slipped on pretty easy. I mean, it took me a few attempts. I'm still getting the hang of this faceplate thing. They look good, but again, I wish they clicked in a little bit snugger. See how easy that popped off? But I mean, it's great. You get 4 different faceplates. So what would I rather have, 2 head sculpts or 4 different faceplates? I guess I'd take the faceplates because they look pretty amazing. All right, let's set him up with the accessories. He's got the rat in one hand, business card in the other. Here he is holding the lantern. Again, I don't remember this scene. Here we have Sunday morning newspaper look. And here he is with my popcorn buckets accessories, and look at that. That looks fantastic. And check out the sandworm bucket. This is fantastic. Let's try the green screen. Check this out. So overall, I think Neca knocked this one out of the park. The outfit looks fantastic. The faceplates are amazing. The articulation is decent. But after having this figure in hand, kind of makes me want to purchase that Dante's Inferno version. Now that figure looks amazing also. The Inferno is fantastic, but I just don't think I'd have the space for it. But who knows what the future holds. But overall, I think this figure is fantastic. I guess if I have one nitpick, I wish he came with this head sculpt.
What do you think of this? You like it?
I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do all that good stuff. Remember, we are all Geek Strong. Take care, everyone.
And the ghost with us, babe.